today's episode of MartinTheVlogger around Slovakia with my bike. Actually, that's my bike. We'll be doing a lot of droning, we'll be doing a lot of riding on a beautiful road. And today we're starting right directly in the capital of Slovakia, city called Bratislava. And the street that we are right on, it's called Obchodna, very famous street in 90s. Something like, I would compare it to the Oxford Street, but Oxford Street in London, not Oxford Street in Sydney. Aussies know what I'm talking about. But these days, it's about kebab and Asian food. Either Slovak people really do love Asian food and kebab, or these places are money laundering, drug selling, white meat offering places.
Maybe it was a little bit too much.
Enough about kebab. We're just entering the old city. Really beautiful area where I like to hang around, have a beer, have a coffee. Actually, I think it's one of the places, or there may be the only place in Bratislava that still has a lot of historical buildings that haven't been destroyed by Russians. Yeah, well, remember this. We will get to this story in about 90 seconds. Probably the most favorite spot. It's called Eurovea gallery. It's directly on Danube river. It's a shopping mall, but don't worry about it. I mean, why it is so unique? It's because all of the seating areas, all of the areas with the grass, it's just amazing here. Just to come here to have a dinner or lunch. Absolutely love it here. Well, enough of this. Russian story is waiting. Where to go in case you would like to see the Bratislava from the top? There you go to the UFO, which is a restaurant, or you can go to Bratislava Castle, or Slavin, and that's actually where the Russian story starts. We're already walking up the Slavin, which is Memorial, and the reason why we're here is because of two things. First, as I said, beautiful view that you can see in a minute once I will survive these steps. And the second thing is the Russian story. So what is this memorial about? Just have a look. Basically, it's a memorial dedicated to fallen soldiers, Slovaks and Russians, that have been fighting for liberation of our cities, and of course all respect to that. But me personally, what I do see here in this memorial dedicated to Russian soldiers as well is that, and it has nothing to do with this, is that they came back in 1968 and they've been occupying us for 20 years. I don't want to be nostalgic, I don't want to say really bad things, it's history, it's past, but it was 20 years of no traveling, only to Soviet countries, which was it was not so good those days. Now it's cool, now it's hipster. For 20 years, no freedom of speech. If you were not following the rules, your life was really, really bad. But okay, as I said, it was what it was. It's a history. Together with the occupation, they brought probably the worst architect ever. Look, remember those beautiful buildings in the old town? Now, have a look on this. Jesus, I'm really speechless. I mean, I haven't been here for some time already, even though it's in the middle of the city. It's just terrible. I mean, that building right over there, it's something I even don't know what it is these days. And this building right behind me, it says trznica. It's actually a new marketplace. If you like this kind of style, if you like this kind of tours, there are some tours in Bratislava that will actually take you around places like this. I will try to get you in. I completely forgot that the communists are not working on Sundays. Before we will finish the journey around Bratislava, I would like to give you 2 tips. They are not really situated directly in Bratislava, but I think they are really worth it. So first one is Danubiana. It's basically a museum of modern art. It's directly on the Danube River, and it's just awesome here. And you can get here by, I think, by public transport that I'm not really traveling with, or by a taxi. And a second one is an old castle, but it's just on the other side of the city. Do you really want to see it? Damn. Actually, this is what I'm doing for the first time. I don't know if really the mic and the camera at the same time can work, but we will see. This is where our journey around Bratislava finished. It's at Devin Castle. You can get here by public transport because I can see people standing right over there. And now just enjoy. By the way, I'm really happy that I have a drone because I don't have to really walk up there. If you like the video, you can subscribe, like, hug, hate, comment, complain, do whatever.
Just remember, always have fun.